Hello, my YouTube friends. Well, here's another Patreon video for you. I'm going to be giving you one every Friday. As a patron on the Patreon channel, A Better Life with Kat, you will get 5 of these videos every single week. Another bonus is that there are no advertisements on the Patreon channel, and I have the ability to answer your questions and comment if I think it's appropriate. On the YouTube channel, you'll notice I just give you a little heart that lets you know that I've read your comment, and I really appreciate it. I just don't have the ability to answer all of your questions on the YouTube channel. So come on over. It's only $5 a month, no advertising, and I think you'll really enjoy it, and we'd love you to be part of our Patreon family. Thanks again for watching, and always remember that you are beautiful. Hello, patrons. Today's video is entitled Mommy Guilt, and it was a request from Michelle C. And her prelude to the question was that she was so pleased that everything in her house was going calmly and she felt in control. And she's so sad that she had been angry in the past and out of control, and it gives her mommy guilt. So that's where she's coming from, but there's mommy guilt in all kind of areas. There's mommy guilt from losing your temper now or in the past. There's mommy guilt for being firm but kind. There's mommy guilt for not doing it sooner. There's all kind of mommy guilt. Your kids may already be gone and you didn't do it at all. But I want you to do this one thing. I want you to forgive yourself. Here's the thing we need to know. No matter who raised you, no matter how you were raised, that person did the best they knew to do with what they had. And you did the best you knew how to do it with what you had. So forgive yourself and forgive your mother if that was a problem for you. And now let's go forward. Let's be a force of 1,000. Let's change the world. And let's get rid of mommy guilt. Mommy guilt doesn't belong in our life. Guilt doesn't belong in our life at all. You're going to do the best you can with the information you have, and now you have new information. And that is that we need to be firm but calm. That a child will push you as far as you will let them push you, and that you need to stay here so they know they have a firm wall, and they know that's where their comfort zone is, and that they can't control the situation and you can, and therefore they will calm down. I know that sounds like it wouldn't work, but it does. It takes time, and a lot of times people say, oh, this is going to be rough, this is going to be tough, this is going to be hard. No, I think that they're thinking that their kids are going to be rough, tough, and hard, but instead you're going to be firm but kind. That's it, firm but kind. So you have a thing to say to your children, you say it and you mean it, and you stick to your guns. The other thing is consequences are really, really important, and they need to be quick, and they need to be immediate. Sometimes they're not immediate. Sometimes it might be a birthday party next week, and the occurrence was so severe that you're taking away that, that they're going to a thing. But don't be overly severe. Quick and fast is the thing you want to do. Quick and fast, and it has to sting enough that they don't want to do it again. Okay, so you take away all electronics. That stings kids today. I could have cared less. I wanted to play outside. If I got taken away playing outside, I would have been really upset. But it doesn't matter. You have to go where your kids' interests lie. And if that's where it is, and they really love that, no matter how much you hate that they love that, take that away. So I want you to let go of your mommy guilt, okay? Because that just means that you think you're doing the wrong thing, and you're not doing the wrong thing. Or you think you have done the wrong thing, and you did the best you knew how to do at the time based on the circumstances. There was a time when I jerked my daughter, jerked her like that, because I was mad, and that's the way I was raised, and I thought that was the way you corrected children, that was my quickie. And it was when I have a hot temper, sorry, I have a hot temper, and if you press me too far, that was what I did, and I jerked her. I jerked her one time, and her little foot flew out, and it got caught under the bed on the part of the bedstead, and she got a cut on her foot, a little tiny cut. And I realized that I could really damage my child, and I could see how people injured their children, which I could never imagine that before, because of my little hot temper. So I had to learn how to not correct her when I was angry, but to wait, send her to a room and let her wait until I calmed down, and then I went in and we had a conversation about it, and then the discipline, whatever that was, okay? So I feel guilty about, or I did feel guilty about that until I realized that I corrected that behavior, and I was just doing the best I knew how to do at the time. I wanted to correct her behavior, but I corrected my behavior, which corrected her behavior in a better way. So I had to forgive myself for that. So I want you to forgive yourself for any mommy guilt. Let that go. I want you to know now that that daughter is 41 years old. She's a beautiful parent. She is a wonderful person. She is one of my dearest friends, and it's been a pleasure parenting her and now being her friend. And my second child, Robin, she was a lot less hard-headed. She's the author, and all I had to do was give her the evil eye and she would cry, which was kind of mean actually, I think. But she would, or else she knew how to get away with murder, I don't know. But she's also an awesome adult, and they are like the sun and the moon, and they always have been. I'm very proud of my children, and I'm very proud of my mothering, even though they say things to me now that my kids are grown. You know, oh mom, you were so crazy, you did XYZ, whatever. I just laugh with them. So we have to learn to laugh at ourselves and let go of our mommy guilt. And while you're in the thick of it, while you're raising your children, know that you're not by yourself, that we all lose our temper, that we have a plan, that there's a way to not be too strict and not be too light. See, being too strict is really bad, and being ridiculously harmful is really bad, but it's equally bad not to guide your children, not to discipline them, not to build their character, to let them raise themselves, really. You know, you can't be a friend to a little child. They need a parent. You can be a friend to an adult child, and you should be, not their parent anymore. And I think some people get that all screwed up, right? So they want to be their friends when they're little, and they want to parent them when they're big. It's crazy. Do the right thing. Parent your children now. Be a disciplinarian. Be firm but kind. Remember your favorite teacher. I say this a lot. Remember your favorite teacher. Could you hoodwink her? Could you pull the wool over her eyes? No, she was smart. Could you disobey her or do things that she didn't want you to do without a reprimand? No, you could not. Was she mean? No, she was not. Was she firm? Yes, she was. Was she kind? Yes, she was. Would you do anything for her? Yes, you would. Do you remember her name today? Yes, you do. Be firm but kind with your children. You are their teacher. You know, you may not teach them at home. You may not homeschool your children. You may, but you may not. And you are their teacher when they're in your home with you. You're teaching them the most important qualities in life. You're teaching them how to be a great adult. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I want you to always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.